Hey, what up, nerds? Hello,
Hello.
hello.
And happy Tuesday, is it?
Happy Tuesday, yeah. Honestly, last days have been a blur, but yo, how's it going?
Yo.
Foul G, 25 months.
Oh my days. Volume's fine? Okay, fab.
Maybe it was just the music. Maybe I had the music a smidge low. 25 months with tier 2 as well. Thank you so much, Foul G.
Thank you. Really appreciate that.
2 whole years and 1 month. That's incredible. How's it going? Kane, hello. Femboy, hello. Stephanie, hello.
I love that Steph was like third. Runs to have dinner. You gotta claim your spot, you know?
Gotta.
Still here making dinner. I love that though.
All right. Well, it is Tuesday.
Tuesday?
And we are about ready to kick off our community playtest 2. Over the weekend, I had Selene play the game. I had a couple friends play the game. And then I proceeded to change 3 billion into things about that. Give or take. Give or take. Since the weekend, I don't know. I feel like I've done at least 1,000 commits.
Oh my god. He's been working hard on this.
Yeah. A lot had to change.
Come real, hello, and yes, final tasks before the playtest.
Yes, how's it going, Come real?
Steph says you don't mess with a lady's tradition to pester you. Some things are sacred, like stream farts.
True. I guess. I suppose. Is the lab stuff implemented for these tests? Yes.
Thank you for that fart, Found G. Exactly.
Well, you know, initially...
Especially steaming farts.
Initially, I was thinking that the lab was going to be the focus of this playtest. After trialing it with Selene and a couple friends, I'm not too sure if the lab is where it needs to be.
Hello, Lullen.
It's still going to be one of the things that we'll ask feedback for. We want to know what people are thinking with the lab, but I've already realized tons of things that need improving. But yes, this will be on here. So over the course of your playtest, you'll be able to unlock more upgrades for the run, and then go back out and see if you can find them.
Woohoo! Still not over the last mega fartathon.
That was something.
Alright, welcome. Good afternoon.
That was something.
Playtest is cooking.
Yes.
It's coming up. Oh!
Lullen, how's it going,
Thank
old
you
Rod?
so
How's it
much
going?
for that. Thank you for the fart, G. Saving is now a thing. It is.
That's right.
Is that right? Yeah.
Saving is a thing.
And a funny thing, you had to make a small change to the UI because someone deleted their game save by accident.
It's actually crazy. So this button right here. Oh, sorry, it's a bit. I need to rejig this pause menu. This button right here that right now says delete save used to say restart save. Restart save. And an unnamed playtester closed the game, opened the game back up, saw restart save, and you know, I think it was just like in the moment they didn't really stop to think at all, but they saw restart save and they interpreted it as I want to go back to my save. You know, I want to restart the game from where I saved. So they just deleted their save. And immediately after, I changed the wording to say delete. Savings in this economy.
Right?
How's it going? Fantastic.
Welcome.
Yeah, like a reload. Like reload save is how they read it. So yeah, change that real quick.
Like, bye-bye game.
Yeah, there's no confirmation prompt at the moment. We don't have such technology. There's a confirmation hold. But yes, there will be a confirmation prompt eventually. But it says delete now. I will not be held responsible. It says delete. All good. I was just looking for some chill game dev stream, and I found this one. You guys know anyone I could watch? Yes, chill. Sometimes it's chill over here. But things take place.
Yes.
Things take place in this corner of the internet. So, if chill is what you're looking for, maybe I could have some other recommendations. Silly, how's it going? Oh, green gases. That delete save button, it means I start a new run, right? Yep, that's the one. I thought it was very clear. Yeah, of course. I did not know you can make a progress bar on a button. Well... Oh. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much.
Yay, thank you so much.
There you go. Now you're stuck here.
Now you gotta hang out a little bit.
Yeah, so our button is completely custom. It is, as you can see, it's not really just a button. There is a button node in here, technically, but it's invisible. It's just there to catch clicks. I've been pizzaed.
Ooh.
There you go. Things are happening already. Things are happening.
Froge. Of course.
So here you can see I have a button node that is transparent. And then the actual button is made up of a ton of other nodes. One of those being a progress bar. So there's an actual progress bar in the button.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like it's a scene like any other. It's just a UI scene that I use as a button, and then I have, like, I can add any custom stuff I want in here. So you can pick the button colors, like a custom disabled state, and then if I want it to be a hold to confirm, I have some options for that. Yeah. One of the things that turned me off from using Godot is the fact that every component is its own node. Like, that tree is huge. Interesting. How does that differ from any other engine, though? Like, I get what you're saying, but, you know, to me, this is one of my favorite things about Godot, is this right here. Is the node structure, which just works in my brain. Also, references must be annoying as hell to do. There's different ways of doing it. Yeah, I don't find them to be cumbersome. It depends on the use case. In Unity, you have game object as nodes, and every game object has components in it. Right. Yeah, I just don't know enough about Unity to really understand. So, like, you could have an object that has a sprite component. Whereas in Godot, you'd have an object which then has a sprite node inside it. Again, how that, outside of it having different names, what's the difference? That I don't know. May I pester you in the Discord about that UI trick in like 10 months when I get to redo? Absolutely, absolutely. I'll maybe clean this up and just give you the code. How about that?
How about it?
It's a little messy, but sprite render to be more exact, but that means you have an object with logic attached, and the children are strictly the game object hierarchy, not all the scripts of a node. Yeah, so again, similarly, I would say it's virtually the same thing. Like, you can have a single script for your scene, it's called in Godot, and then you just have a sprite, which is essentially a component that you can reference in the parent script. You could have multiple scripts in here, you could just have one script, it's entirely up to you. But I feel like they're essentially the same. It depends on how you want to use it, really. Other than having different names, what's the difference among them? This is pure Coelho level poetry. How true. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure they're very wise. I think the difference between Unity and Godot is that Godot shows you the entire tree, and Unity hides it a little better. Same when I used UE was built the same hierarchy. Yeah, you can see the entire hierarchy when you're working within a scene. But then if I go to my options menu, essentially I made a component here.
Thank
right?
you for that, Fart King.
This right here is a component. When I actually go to use it, it's just one thing, right? I'm not seeing that entire tree again. I'm just using this, let's call it component now, that I've created. Yeah. I don't know either. But he cited a lot. Nice. I aspire to one day be cited a lot. Not really. Sounds like a nightmare, honestly.
Opa.
Thank you for that, Fart.
Anyways, as I was saying, yes, the lab will very much be in the playtest. It's going to be one of the areas that we want feedback on. But I think I'm going to put equal emphasis on the action gameplay. A lot of it has changed, including in the past 3 days. A lot of it has changed. Even if visually it looks very similar. There was a... Where's the music going? Oh, we were just between tracks.
Yeah.
It was just timing. A ton of rebalancing was done. I've made the beginning of the run generally faster to get you into the action more quickly. If you're familiar with the game, you may have realized that I started the game with an applicator immediately. You used to start with this like melee syringe thing that was super awkward. From the playtest, everyone just struggled immensely with the close range start, so we just removed it. It's out.
Thank you, Stefan Kane, for your farts. Thank you. And welcome, Harukanen. I haven't said hello to you. Good to see you.
Hello, Harukanen. How's it going? Also generally increased the or reduced the applicator cooldown, so you are firing projectiles more often from the start. Again, to make the game feel a bit more active, because at the start it was just way too slow. Which maybe it's fine on your first or second run, but by the time that you're doing your 5th run, the beginning just becomes annoying. So hopefully it's just smoothed out. Finally, you start with something normal. Yeah. Syringe is gone for now. Is that the tool you have for the whole run? Yes. As it stands, you have the one applicator and the one utility ability for the entire run. That may change in the future. It could be interesting to unlock a secondary applicator if you reach like level 10 or level 15. It's like a big power spike if you manage to get that far. We might certainly experiment with that. But at the moment, I
don't want to lose my flask. You
Right.
choose, you unlock them in the lab.
Yeah. So you start with only the dart gun, but after your first run, you can already unlock the flask. So the flask you get super early, and then a bit later on, you can unlock the rockets. And then the idea, the current idea is for you to select them in the lab before you go out. But I didn't have time to implement that. So at the moment, as soon as you start the run, the applicator selection comes up, and you'll be able to pick the flask every time if you want. So you won't be forced into an applicator that you don't want at the moment. You added hazard tape around the safe area. Yes. We used to have this green blob as placeholder forever. So now there's this tape to signal the threshold. Mm-hmm. Hey Christian, how's it going?
Hello.
Is playtesting date still projected to April? Honestly, playtest date is projected to tomorrow. I would say. I want to do some... That happens now. I added some sound effects.
It is way louder than I guess I had it on when I was playing it.
Maybe it was a little loud. I'm sorry for the jump scare. I am sorry. Dang, I have to make a Discord account. Yeah, at the moment, it is going to be on Discord. Yeah. This will probably be the last playtest that we do on Discord, though. Playtests we do in the future are going to be through Steam. Yeah, probably sharing Steam keys or using the playtest feature. I'm not sure, but it will be through Steam. The light gradient will tell the player that specific area is where the nerds will have to go to the safe house and not follow the dock. Because it was annoying when you were 10 meters away and the folk followed you instead of heading there. Yes, that is still on the list, is to make the survivors kind of decide if they're close enough to the threshold and there's not zombies around or something, then they'll just run inside. That will definitely happen. I think I need to make them smarter in general to avoid the zombies better. But yeah, at the moment you still have to like shepherd them into the threshold, so it works the same as it did before. Better add a battle pass so I can be addicted. It'd be more realistic if the safe people can just run into the safe space while still... yeah, definitely. It's, it is on the list. For sure.
Better add a battle pass. Battle pass for skins.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about skins a couple days ago. We may end up doing skins as like achievement rewards, and we're probably also gonna do a supporter pack, like an optional DLC for the game, which would be nice if there was like a little exclusive skin. So, you know, we were probably going to do that technology to some degree
the
anyway.
Dog wearing a nerd shirt.
And a frog hat.
And bald. No, I think bald is the
Bald.
popular request. Yes, yes, exactly, Christian. Bald.
I'm a zombie fighting hero. I save some idiot. I stand like 2 meters away from the safe zone. I'd rather not walk them into the safe zone. Just telling them, run there if you want to live. Yeah, I'm going to do a mix of checks, like how close are they to a safe zone? Are there zombies around? If... I don't know exactly what the rule set is going to be, but they're going to try their best to determine if it's safe to leave the dock and go to the safe zone, and then they'll just walk in. That's the idea. I just haven't
waltz in there.
Haven't gotten around to it.
Bob, the
We need a setting to turn back on the temporary permanent. You mean the green circles? Are you saying you prefer the green circles? It works exactly the same. So that's just the edge of the circle, essentially. Kind of like those. Interesting. Fair. More visible. Sure.
I'm not here, I'm just farting. Welcome, Jeff.
As long as I can get the bald skin, I'm in. Yeah, also, I changed a bunch of stuff in terms of rebalancing. Which I am still testing. Selene tested it last night, and she was having a lot more fun with the game.
Oh, yeah.
Because the start is a bit faster, most people should get 5 to 5 minutes, no problem. And then it starts to pick up. But...
Opa.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I like that you did that after I said but.
Thank you so much for that fart, Jeff.
Good timing. The That threw me off. I have no idea what I was saying.
Most people should make it to level 2 time 5 minutes. Not level 5 to 5 minutes.
Right. And I was going to say, because we don't have difficulty settings in the game, it's going to be impossible to please everyone. So what I'm striving for is everyone can do a run for like 5 minutes and collect some resources. And then from then on, it starts to pick up. And a good player can make it to 15, 20 minutes. An average player can make it to 10 minutes. And a new player, you know, might make it to 5, 6 minutes. Yeah, but, you know, there's going to be players that are going to say it's too easy because they're used to this kind of game, and it is what it is. The more I see people play, I don't think there's a world where the game won't have difficulty settings. So I'll need to figure that out at some point, and how I'm gonna handle difficulty, which I'm leaning towards having difficulty as a system. So like you could make the game easier, but the loot that you collect will be less, or you can make the game harder and you'll be rewarded with more loot, things like that. So it's like a system like any other that you can interact with and progress and all that stuff. Like Vampire Survivor cursors? Yeah. Yeah. Essentially. It would probably start with a basic set of, like, choosing from, like, easy, normal, hard, nightmare, you know, and we can have, like, a progression track. Like, you start with easy and normal unlocked, but if you achieve something during a normal run, I'm not sure what that, like, win condition is, you'll unlock the hard difficulty and so on. And then having modifiers on top of that, like curses, or, you know, like, what was it, in Hades you had like the contract. I think those systems can feel rewarding to interact with as well, you know. Slay the Spire Ascensions, that kind of thing. Hexagon sphere shield. Do I detect shader magic? Believe it or not,
I drew
this is just Selene magic.
I drew all the hexagons twice.
That's all Selene magic.
Twice because the first time I was not happy with them.
I feel like it still needs some shader magic to, like, make it even cooler. Like some sort of distortion.
You dissing my shield?
No.
No.
Yeah, some sort of distortion or chromatic aberration or something. But it's pretty good already. Right? Like in Don't Starve, I appreciate a hard game. It also has settings that influence the complexity, but no easy hard mode. Yeah. Yeah, when we started this project, I say that a few days ago, I was still under this ideology that I wanted a roguelike through and through. There is no difficulty. It's just like the more you play, the better you get at the game, the further you progress. That's it. The thing is, that is so difficult to make and have both really good players and bad players still enjoy the game. You have to be a really good game designer to make that happen. And so far, the game does not have that. Either I make it hard and experienced players will feel a challenge, and they'll feel the pressure and feel like they overcame that challenge, and it's great. The game is like shining. And then I give it to someone that has never played a game like this before. They do a run and they're like, okay, I'm not sure what just happened there. And then they play the second round, they die again immediately, and they're like, why am I playing this? What's the point?
Yeah, like when I first tried it on Saturday, Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
I did like 4 or 5 rounds, and I never got past 4 minutes, and I was not able to unlock absolutely anything in the lab because of how bad I was. And obviously, that didn't feel fun.
Yeah.
And like, I know I would be kind of like on the more new player side of the line there, but you know, I feel like you still would, even if you're new or, you know, not super skilled, you still want to be able to progress, even if slowly. So, yeah.
I also, you know, I had to learn it for myself. I had to learn it firsthand. But I also wanted, you know, as a roguelike purist, I wanted there to be no like power creep, no meta progression that raises your power level floor, right? You're unlocking content, you're unlocking different weapons, you're unlocking different mechanics, but you're not getting stronger ever. And again, you know, that's coming from like Slay the Spire and Risk of Rain. You know, one of my those are like my favorite games of all time, really. But those are really difficult to design. Binding of Isaac, you know, it's just like impossible. So I'm slowly coming to terms with like, it's okay. The important part is that the game is fun. It doesn't have to be this ideological masterpiece that's in my brain, you know? So I'm starting to think about, okay, does the game need permanent progression? And I think maybe it does. You know, maybe at some point you build something in the lab that makes you start with 4 hearts instead of 3, or makes your starting movement speed a little bit faster. And I think that's okay. I don't want it to ever be like Vampire Survivors, where you start really weak and then each time you end a run, you upgrade a stat. You know, in Vampire Survivors, you do a run and then you give yourself a little bit more health. You do a run, you give yourself a bit more speed, and you do this over and over and over again. I don't want it to be like that. I'd rather have you increase your stats more sparingly, but more meaningfully, right? So there might be an upgrade that's like your base max HP is now 5 instead of 3, and that feels like really good that you got that. So that's the direction that I'll try going in first, and not have the, okay, you are getting 2% movement speed by getting this upgrade. That's not fun to me. Sorry, long TED talk.
Thank you, Jeff, Ken, and Hugon for the farts.
Let me catch up in chat. Ken asked what is going to be the marketing budget for this game. Negative $300.
0. The coffee and biscuits we consume while emailing people.
Yes. Time is all we have to spend. Nice, fantastic.
I can smell you.
Thank you so much for that fart. Fantastic, and thank you for the blurb poetry. Play this demo. Do you guys have a demo? We don't have a demo. What you may have played was our itch jam version.
We also shared a version on our Discord.
We did.
That you may have played. That's what we're going to do this time as well. We're going to share a new version on our Discord, and then anything after that will be through Steam.
Mm-hmm. This was my first online fart ever. It was a great experience. I'm so glad you enjoy that.
Okay.
I like big farts and I can't out loud. sorry. Thanks.
It's a safe space. Safe space.
Yeah, indeed.
Let it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Another big change, like big consideration that me and Selene have been talking about is making these unlocks. Like right now, you can find these items. You can find these items out in the run that then you can use to open safe zones. And we've been talking about, should this be permanent as well? Obviously, it would be way harder to open them. It would be more like a little quest that you have to figure out over the course of a few runs even, perhaps. But it would be permanent, and then you just have it.
Mm-hmm.
The idea there being that, you know, again, you're raising your floor a little bit each time you get one of those objectives. And then by the time that you've unlocked everything, you would be unlocking the next map. And then you can go and figure that one out. That's the idea. I died. Rip. Gotta run for dinner. See you later if you're still streaming. Have a good one, Steph.
Enjoy dinner.
So when is your release? No more demos or updates. I want to play your game. Are your tutorials 100% for totally new players too? That's something to think about. Yeah, we'll have like quite involved tutorials for sure.
Yeah, I think at the moment you just have a little explanation, but that's just for now.
Yeah.
Release, again, we're still hoping it's this year, but towards the end of the year.
Yeah. We are shooting for October, November, December. The big window. If we could decide, it would be October, but
yeah.
Last quarter is what we're aiming for. At the risk of sounding a little corporate there.
October early. Check this out. Thoughts on this?
Whoa. Nice.
Yeah? Is that kind of what you...
It is. Yeah, and at the moment, in the current setup, we don't have frame breakage.
But like the apple could break the frame.
Right. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
This could be the way that we start experimenting with that if you want.
Yeah.
You would need to essentially just put the apple on its own.
Yeah.
And then I can try and figuring it out. But yeah, that looks great.
I mean, if you want to go super crazy, you could animate the apple going like small to big. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Bernardo after he eats some pizza?
You're not bald. Or a zombie.
Not yet. What is the investor funding required for this game? How much AI is in it? Investor funding? No, thank you. How much AI?
I guess everything you've asked.
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
technically, ChatGPT didn't write anything, but it has helped me with a lot of math.
Math.
How about you release the game tomorrow? DLC 1 drops in October. That sounds good. That sounds great. I like it. Okay, so I want to do some quick things.
And stuff.
I'm gonna make a new manager. I'm gonna call it a version manager.
Every map is a new TLC and lock achievements behind them. No, we're not evil.
Make it a canvas layer. Gonna make this an auto load.
The bullet microtransactions. Oh,
Maca can.
well, I mean, I guess I can do a Maca cam.
It's all gone. Jump. Get the jump. Oh, it cut off. Let's see if she jumps.
Oh, she jumped.
Got it just in time.
Of course, she takes the opportunity to sit exactly where I don't want her to sit. Kaka, please. Please. Go to your spot. Be good. I wish to register a complaint. This bowl, which had food in it previously, is now empty. Poor Google. She ate all her food. Microtransactions be like, oh my, your hero got tired from running away from zombies. Buy a healing potion for 40,000 Lobro coins. Can you imagine if Maka was AI?
Can you imagine if she could speak? How terrifying would that be?
Oh, I would not like that.
Would not be nice. I know that much.
It'd be very mean.
Cats are assholes, but we love them still. Very true.
We would be exactly the same, be honest. If you had what would you call us? Not guardians.
What's that?
What would Maka call us? You wouldn't call us guardians.
You call us servants.
Servants. Servants who decided to give you everything without you ever asking for it. Like, you know, they just showed up and gave you things. Just like, all right, well, this is life, I guess. Servants. No, Makuku loves us. She purrs when we give her pets. Not just when we give her food. Where's Goob? He's in our game. Hey! Summoned. The Goob was summoned.
Always lurking. Hope you're doing well, Goob.
We kidnap Goob again.
I'm stuck in the game. Guessing that's a no for my question. Sorry about that, Kane. Are playtesters going to get a special cosmetic when the game fully releases? No. They are not.
Definitely it's not something we planned for. No.
No. You'll get our love and appreciation. But that's about it. That's about it.
Playtesters get paid in exposure. You could like totally put that in your resume.
It's that time of month again. Almost 2 years have gone by.
Oh my god, 23.
Holy Goob, thank you so much for the 23 months.
Thank you, Goob.
Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being trapped in our game.
Oh, it's not gonna work, is it?
It is saying, I'm from Colombia. I don't understand much of what you're saying because I only speak Spanish, but I enjoy watching you work. I'm going to speak in Spanish for 1 second. Cualquier pregunta que tengas, escribila en el chat en español, o si querés saber algo o aclarar algo, que yo te puedo tratar de traducir. No sé mucho de programación, pero algo algo podría intentar.
She said, sure.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Dude, thank you so much for the 23 months. Crazy. My sub has made you feel like I don't know what happened the past 2 years, right? I feel like yesterday we were making a cool pinball game.
Right? My goodness. We cover 3 languages here, but you know, it is an English stream. Español, Portuguese, and, well, English. only know one word, and it's from when Cartman is really mean to immigrants. I'm not proud of it. I mean, isn't it like a thing that when people, like the first words people typically learn in other languages are like bad words and insults?
Oh yeah.
That's like a thing. So I'm sure you're definitely not alone in that. My high school Spanish teacher taught us on the first day. Okay, but let's not go saying bad words in different languages, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's not.
Let's not.
'Cause didn't know I speak Spanish. I'm from Argentina, so technically Spanish is my first language, but I would say not anymore. I feel like that's kind of a lie now. It's the first language I learned.
I added a little time slowing effect when you get out of a level up, so you have time to kind of remember where you were, and you know, if there were zombies right next to you, you get this like half a second to react now. But I just realized I introduced one bug because I'm using the engine time scale. Everything is affected by time scale. So if I pause the game while it's doing the slowdown, I get a super slow-mo pause. Very fun. Very fun.
This feature, not bug.
I'm adding a little watermark with the version so that when people share, if people share screenshots or recordings or something, I want to be able to know exactly which version it was. I'm assuming that when I share this and people start reporting bugs, I'll fix them. I'll share the fixed version. Yeah. So I want to know like which version are they on exactly.
That makes sense. I've been learning German at school for 5 years. It's my third language of choice. That is so cool. I wish I had the patience to learn more languages. I feel like it's like one of those things, like I start like a Duolingo thing, and you do it for like 4 or 5 months, and then one day you never log in again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I've done Duolingo Japanese and Russian.
Not Russian, but yeah.
None of them stuck.
Definitely tried Japanese. I got pretty far. I even learned how to write some kanji and stuff for a while there.
Oh wow.
When I was like super into anime and things, I was like really trying to learn Japanese. Yeah, and then it was just, I don't know, I got distracted by just life, I guess. Never picked it up again. Maxwell, hello.
Hello. I just did my dishes. Nice. Progress. ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum.
Hello, how are you? We're doing good, thank you. Done some, I guess, last minute prep for our playtest.
Mm-hmm.
Dueling was fun, but the first passive aggressive reminder pops up and I just want to throw the phone into the sun. Yeah, exactly that. And then I remember I tried Duolingo for Portuguese a little bit, and then you made fun of me because it was Brazilian Portuguese, and then I never opened it again.
To be clear, I have nothing against Brazilian Portuguese. It's just that Selene was learning Portuguese so that she could speak to me and my family in Portuguese. But then it was Brazilian Portuguese, so it was just funny.
Sag.
Should this be like say it was like that, or should it be? Oh, interesting. The lowercase v is quite big on this font.
Decrease the font size. Hacks.
Oh.
Is it that different? I've spoken to Portuguese and I may have sounded funny, but they understood.
No, you can understand it fine. It's just like an accent thing, and certain words are more common in one or the other. You can absolutely understand it. Yeah, it was just funny.
Yeah, I imagine it's like European Spanish and like Latin American Spanish. Like you can understand perfectly well, but there's some words and phrases that are just insane.
Okay, we got a version overlay. That shows on every screen. Which is fine, I think. Okay. For funsies, we should do a little thingy majiggy. So I'm going to add a label here.
Someone from the Bronx in New York talking to someone from the hills of Tennessee, like a different language, almost. Yeah. Like you understand, you for the most part, you know what you're saying, but it sounds different.
Guess that makes sense.
Wow, wowie, wow. Zombie people. Oh my gosh, we're being hydrated.
That's crazy.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers. Ah.
Oh.
I'm gonna do one of those, like, Minecraft version names, just for funsies.
Do it. The arm be lower. How much is the demo? When the demo is on Steam, hopefully October Next Fest, it will be free.
When the demo is on Steam, hopefully, which is a few months from now, you never know what happens, Steam will have deployed the ability to charge for demos.
Thank you for the fart, and thank you for that posture chat. I farts.
Does this mean tomorrow we get to play test to absolutely wreck and destroy? Yes, that is the plan. So I'm doing a couple random changes. I need to make a Google form and add a link into the build for people to
Opa.
Thank you for the farts there. Appreciate it.
Opa.
get it out. Get it out. There you go.
Thank you, thank you.
What was I saying?
Few random changes.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing a few random changes. I need to do a Google form to ask for specific, like specific questions that I want people to think about. Generally you can just talk about your experience on Discord and that's fine, but I'll have a few questions like, what was your favorite applicator? What was your favorite utility? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun did you have? That type of thing. Just so it's a bit easier to collect that data, especially for people that don't want to remain anonymous, or they don't want to necessarily chat about it, but they'll happily like fill in some checkboxes on a form. I want to make sure that's there. And then I just need to do a little bit more play testing, make sure all the balancing changes I did are tuned.
Don, I paid for the demo. Oh, still that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just want to make sure it's as tuned as can be. And then I will share it tomorrow. I'm quite certain.
Good cheer, good cheer. Favorite applicator? Flask. Favorite utility? Flask. More Flask. All the Flasks. Did you have a legendary upgrade called All the Flasks, and it just throws like 100 flasks? No?
Say that again, sorry.
A legendary upgrade that's just all the flasks, and you just throw like 100 flasks.
There should be a few flask upgrades that are new from the last version, so hopefully that'll be fun.
You dodged my question.
Well, I answered it in that you can kind of do that if you get all the upgrades. I don't quite know what that means. Throw all the flasks.
Yeah,
if
like
you want to expand on that.
I said like you throw like 100 flasks in one go.
Well, that would break the game. So probably not.
And Flask DLC. Flask Rain as an ultimate.
Yes, Flask Rain. I think we actually have that on the list. God, there's gonna be so many upgrades.
It's
gonna
raining
be
flasks.
absolutely ridiculous. Flask Rain, right there. Definitely. Also, a Rocket Rain would be quite cool.
Rocket Rain.
Rocket Rain. Dun 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 dun.
Magic flask upgrade. One use only per round. You lift your flask high, then all zombies lift theirs in response. You all drink a bit. The zombies get drunk and stay knocked out for a few seconds.
What the heck?
I think that's hilarious.
Like a cheers. Missed a lot of the process in this game. Sorry. Please do not apologize. That is great news. That what you thought was cool to be added to the game is something that I also want to add into the game. That's perfect. That is great news. I was just pointing out that we were on the same brain wavelength is all.
Fart tornado. No fart tornadoes. But there will be fart adjacent ability. Kick fart in the game, take my money. Oh.
You won't be able to fart in the game.
I said fart adjacent.
Yes. Okay, maybe you'll be able to fart in the game. I won't rule that out. I wish I could rule that out, but I don't think I'm going to rule that out.
Oh. You can make the zombies fart. You're so funny.
Good. Little wild.
Who goes washing her paws?
Done here.
When will this game be done? I have places to be. Many months. You're okay to be places for a while. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
Sickly Monster, hello.
Travel the world. Go climb Mount Everest. You know, whatever's on your bucket list.
Don't climb Mount Everest. It's
Go
dangerous.
do that. We'll be here, getting ready.
Clean with old paws. Yeah. Now she's taking a nap. Does this patch have zombie optimizations? Because last time I got so much calc going on that I crashed the game with a lag machine.
Yes, it does have optimizations. Is it perfect? No. There was zombie optimizations. There was lighting optimizations. A lot of that has helped make it lighter. I would love to say it's just fixed and it's amazing, but it's not. So
Yeah, I mean, I didn't experience any problems, but I have a gaming PC, so yeah, high specs.
also we never saw it on your machine with like
Oh no, yeah,
200
because I only
zombies,
made
you know?
it to 13 minutes. Yeah.
yeah.
Why would I climb Mount Everest? Call them too dangerous and exhausting, just like my day job. Nice. How have you been, nerds? We've been good, Tickly. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Making some, I would say, huge progress over the last month.
Yeah, huge progress. True.
So,
Very true.
very proud of us.
Been saving this for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saving it.
Wow.
It means a lot. Thank you for the fart.
Honored. Little.
Proud of you too. Thank you.
Tree, thank you for the follow.
We really are trying to get this game released this year. You know. Just really want to do it this year.
That would be fantastic. Cozy Bill, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind.
This making games business is tough. You know? It's tough.
Yeah. If only we didn't need food and water.
Mm.
We could just do it forever.
We can only take it one day at a time. And we'll get there eventually. And, you know, we're aiming for the end of this year. But, you know, we would never release a game that we don't believe is ready.
No.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it could come sooner, it could come later. Obviously, that's the more likely scenario. But you know, we're just taking it one day at a time, and yeah, we'll get there. I'm confident of that.
Yeah. But yeah, I also don't think like if we can't make it for this year, I don't think it will be too late into the next year.
Yeah, it's if we can't do Next Fest in October, we would do Next Fest in February. So
yeah, because this project can't take forever.
No,
it just can't.
In fact, February would be the actual 2 years that we've gave ourselves
budgeted. Yeah.
So yeah, technically, based on our plan, releasing in Feb would be okay.
Yeah. But, you know, Halloween, October just makes... Yeah, it's just ideal.
Yeah, it just feels right.
Everyone in the devs I see really is pushing for releasing this year. Love to see it. Yes. So many good indies coming out.
Yeah.
From the gang.
My God, I love it so much. Can't wait to play it. Thank you, Cozy Build.
You'll be able to try it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we're prepping right now, is the playtest, the community playtest, second one. We're going to be sharing the game build on our Discord, so if you're interested in helping us out, it would be huge if you could play the game and give us some feedback on it.
My back.
And
thank you for that.
And if you do, I would ask you to just be honest. Brutally honest if you need to.
Yeah, don't sugarcoat it.
I can't promise that it won't hurt my feelings, but I can promise that if it does, I'll get over it. So
and the game will probably be better for it.
Yeah. The goal is for it to be better. So if you don't like it, say it, you know? It's up to us to determine what to do with your feedback and how to tackle it. So just be honest. You know, any ideas, any suggestions, just shoot them over, and it would be a humongous help.
Humongous.
We were talking about this the other day, me and Selene, on how the game can very easily feel like it's close to release because there's two of us. I'm just focusing on gameplay and systems. Selene is just focused on visuals. So the game can look that it's ready, but it's not. You know, we have many months to go. Everything is still up in the air in terms of what could be changed to make the game more fun. Like it's not too late. We're not about to release the game. So if your feedback is like, I don't like how the zombie curing works, just say it, you know. We'll think about it. We'll address it. Okay. Is there anything else I wanted to have... Ah, yes, I need the button for the form. The button for the form.
Put on.
I guess I'll chuck it again in the options menu. Getting a little crowded. Will the trees be animated like a soft wind? That would be cool, yeah. Definitely want to try that.
Yeah, obviously the maps are not finished or you know, polished to the best that they can be, so.
Currently, there's something that might make that weird. Which I can maybe showcase. Can you see that? Like the canopy is split into 3. It doesn't need to. Maybe we just revert that. The reason why it's done that way is so that when you're shifting the camera, it adds a, albeit very slight, like 3D effect to the canopy. I don't know if you can see it, like a parallax effect. So using a shader to do the soft wind, I wonder what it would look like with the 3 separate parts. Maybe it would look cool. But yeah, definitely want to try that 100%. Does the full screen actually work now? Well, that's what the playtest is for.
You tell us. Does it work?
Huh?
Like, you know, you tell us if it works.
Yeah. I believe I have fixed it, but if I haven't, I'm sure you'll tell me all about it. I hope you'll tell me about it. Either way, looking at it now, just pretty amazing seeing how far it has come since I first found your channel. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. It's I kind of love seeing the progress because sometimes it doesn't feel like we've done a lot, but then even looking at the screenshots on Steam right now that we updated about a year ago now. Last summer we did those.
This was our first.
So many things have changed already for the better.
This was the first community playtest we did. So on the surface, if I just stop here, even just this frame, there's some updates. But if I just play the game now, the dock is like super stiff. The zombie animations are terrible. There's no juice. There's no polish. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, gotta head out for now. See you, nerds. Looking forward to breaking the game. Thank you so much, Gabriel. I am very much looking forward to your feedback.
Yeah. Catch you later.
And I think you get it. You gave us great feedback on the first one, but you know, keep them coming. Feel free to be harsh on it. That's we need the real stuff. So thank you so much for testing the game. Truly appreciate it. So cool to see the previous testing snapshot versus now. Yeah, this screen completely different.
Oh, we didn't even have music.
Yeah, it was this the jam song we had. Can't even run through the swings. Terrible. Who did that? Everything just feels so stiff.
And doesn't it feel slow now?
So slow.
So people were right. It was too slow.
Oh, yeah. It is. my god, it is ridiculously slow. What the heck was I thinking? I must have been on drugs or something. What the heck?
Does it feel insane?
It feels terrible. Who made this? They should go to jail, I think.
Jail.
Harsh.
Decoys are definitely on the list.
Decoys, yes.
They're on the list. Don't you worry about it.
They're in the list in the form of...
Not pointing fingers at who made it, but...
Sorry, I have 2 songs going. Apologies.
That was driving me insane.
Where would that... Oh yeah, it's right here. I thought we had it written down. So our idea for the decoy is like a candy, like a, how do you say it?
What, candy?
I don't know. I'm not sure how to say it, but like a
hard candy,
a candy in the shape of a brain, but like very, very toyish. So you'll throw the candy on the floor, and then all the zombies will go to it. That's the running idea that we have. Dude, this is so slow. It's so ridiculous to me that I didn't get it. People would say, it just feels too slow. And I'd be like, well... yeah, but it doesn't feel slow to me. Because I had been playing this for months. It just didn't feel slow to me. But this is ridiculous. I don't understand how I thought this was okay. Playtest, man. They're huge. Cozy Bill was saying, not harsh. Feedback can be done in a nice way too. Yes, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, constructive. Don't just say it sucks. I mean, you can, obviously,
you can,
but why?
Yeah.
You know, can we do anything
like,
about it?
instead of saying it sucks, you could say, it's just my opinion, and I don't know, but it kind of sucks. Just sugarcoat it just a little bit.
Welcome back, Steph. Hope dinner was good.
It could suck so much less if. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or say, like, just pick something random. It doesn't even need to be true. Like, you could say, I really like how the flowers look, but the game sucks. You know? It's like, it just smooths it out. You know, even if the flowers are inconsequential, it'll help, you know? Anyway, I can't play this anymore. This is terrible. Terrible video game. Let's go back to the good, hopefully the good video game, shall we? Dinner was good. What we on now? We were trying out an old version of the game and seeing just how much the game changed. Like, look at the running animation. Just the running animation is like night and day.
Your poor nephew's been playing the crappy version for months.
Oh my god.
They're gonna lose their minds, hopefully, when they try the new
I hope
one.
so. I hope they love it. That would be the best gift ever. I'm gonna take the new playtest build to my nephew on Easter break, which, by the way, we won't be around.
Oh yeah, on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
On the long Easter weekend, because we're gonna be with family. So, but yeah, Gonna have him play test as well. Oh my god. What the,
Let her rip.
what the heck?
Thank you for that fart.
Thank you, Baldi.
It went from survival game to action game.
Mm.
Yeah, so I basically tried it 3 times over the weekend. The first time, it was so difficult. I didn't have fun because I just got mad. Then the second time you dialed it back and you dialed it way back and I was like, I love it, but like it's 0 challenge. And I was like, this is great, but you know, too easy. And then yesterday I tried it and I was like, this feels good. It was challenging, but I progressed. You know, maybe it could still be a little tiny bit more difficult for, I guess, more skillful players.
I think I've done that.
But for
maybe I'll have you test one more time.
Sure, but like, for me, you know, out of all the tweaks you made, that version you made yesterday was feeling 100 times better than it was before. So
yeah, like right now, the fact that I can just stand here, this is not normal for this type of game. Okay, now something happened, right? In this genre, dead time is players not having fun. What's the point?
I appreciated the like 3 seconds of a breather I got to like unlock a zone or something, so I wasn't too mad, but I totally get that you ideally don't want to have any screen time without zombies around.
Like 0 zombies coming at you is not so good.
Yeah.
But our game is slightly different, and we want you to explore the map, and we want you to be able to take the survivors to a safe zone without being constantly in threat. So there's different mechanics that are kind of unique to our game, but just in an action roguelike inspired by the survivor genre, just no threat whatsoever is probably not a good thing.
Yeah. Steph, we call it quesadillas, but I'm pretty sure it is not. Wraps that is coated in oil, curry, and salt with cheese and sliced ham inside, folded in half moons, cooked for 150 minutes in medium oven.
Damn.
That is amazing. I feel like I need to put together sometime when I'm not working on the game all the time a little like nerd best recipes, or like, you know, each nerd can give me like their favorite recipe and then we can put a little nerd cookbook.
We do
you know,
nerd cookbook. We do have a food channel.
We have a food channel
on our Discord, so if you want to share your food pictures, all that stuff, we'd appreciate it.
I think after we're finished with this game, which is, you know, has this is a mammoth task. Holy moly. But, you know, I think probably we'll take a little break from like heavy game dev stuff. You know, we want to do little game jams, prototypes and stuff, and like, you know, maybe I can do a little nerd cookbook just for funsies.
Yeah.
You know, for the stream, for the funds. Oh, for my lasagna. Lasagnas and pasta mezzo.
Oh, I could also make the delete save red. Danger, danger. Stop. In the name of the law.
Stop. Stop it.
Exclamation. Give feedback.
Bomba. Look at this. Look at this. This is okay. Maybe it's not perfect, but you know, we can start putting.
The weird thing I'm seeing is that, well, maybe it's fine. I was like, he has no lower jaw, and that felt weird, but maybe it's fine. Maybe I was just looking at it weird.
That's valid if it. I was going for like this Homer Simpson look.
Yes.
Could add bottom.
Can you turn on the border, or no, that's not something that you have there?
There's no border in.
Okay. Yeah, let's just try it, I guess. There's maybe also an issue with the reason why I wanted to try the border is because
Yeah, he'll get cropped off a bit.
it'll get cropped, but also the fact that both the apple and the zombie are the same color scheme, it kind of makes the apple not feel like it's in the foreground, if that makes sense.
I don't think this is how it's gonna look when I even give it to you. I just don't want to mess with scale and Procreate because
Sure.
this is everything up.
But I don't think
I think he needs to be a little bit smaller.
Okay, but I don't think I meant scale. I think I meant color. Like if his base color, that like beige,
Yeah.
if that was slightly darker, he would like be more in the background. Do you think that could work at all, or no?
Maybe. I didn't want to introduce many colors for this, so I was trying to keep it two-toned. But maybe we need a dark beige.
Yeah. I think it would be good to do a bit more color exploration before we start going ham with upgrades. I like what you did here with the limited color palette. I think that brain one looks really good.
Bad beige zone.
But I'm left wondering what could be different if there was a bit richer of a palette, even if it was just for more special things like the special zombies or on the player side the legendary upgrades. I wonder what it would look like with a few more colors to play with to make them stand out. You know, if that's your vision and you think, you know, they can shine between one another with just the art itself with the same palette, that's fine. I'm just left wondering what else could it be before we commit to drawing all of them, right?
Yeah, I think they could have an accent color like we're having that green in the regular upgrades. Like maybe these could have accent. Yeah. I'll explore. Gonna speak in Spanish for a little bit. ¿No les gusta hablar en español o es más por la comunidad del stream? Es porque solo yo hablo español, él no habla español, habla portugués. Y bueno, nosotros vivimos en Londres, en Inglaterra, y entonces entre los dos hablamos en inglés y también, bueno, la comunidad es, por lo general,
Y
habla en inglés.
yo hablo portugués, pero no me gusta hablar portugués.
Yeah. To translate, just saying that we don't speak Spanish because it's only me that speaks Spanish. And that, you know, most of us in the community speak very many languages, but like the one we've got most in common is English. But yeah. Is it?
Yar.
Yar. It's boiling in here now.
How does one
Don't speak Mexican, sorry.
How does one URL in Godot? Godot, how to open link.
Él es portugués. No brasilero.
Portugués. De Portugal.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I just want to draw a couple of stuff so that, you know, we could shoot a clip and stuff like that to get going. But I think, yeah, in general, we want to look at these cards again. And that includes, yeah, the color palette exploration.
Yeah.
To refine it. I think I very much still want to do a limited color palette, but there's a way to do a limited color palette with a contrasting, like, accent, you know, with some contrasting accent colors to
Like not just red and like
blue,
something
you know,
else.
yeah, red and something else.
Right. I get ya.
Yeah. Because, you know, especially also now that we've introduced a little bit of color coding for their not factions.
Rarities.
Not just rarities, but their types for the zombies.
Right.
Their categories.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
That's true.
Is that something that we could incorporate at least in the zombie specific cards, not
Right.
just the regular upgrades?
True.
To differentiate overall zombie upgrades versus this has to do with fitters, or this has to do with new type of.
Yeah. We shall see. I mean, same with the upgrades. With the upgrades in their rarity, the fact that it changes the background color kind of messes with the limited color palette that we had set up.
Yeah.
Right. It works on that bluish green or whatever, but then if you put it over like quite saturated blue or yellow, it feels kind of off.
I also had a moment when I was playtesting with the utility color where for a split second I thought it was a legendary card, but it's like it was just a utility, and I was a bit confused. I confused myself.
Yeah.
So,
in a way, it's a problem that we don't have to fix because we're removing them from that card system.
Right. Well,
allegedly.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not a problem we have to fix, but if they're still color coded in some way, we might have to.
Yeah. It could be like gray, like utility gray, steely color.
Steely.
You know?
Steely.
I don't know. The vibes I'm getting.
You're the vibes I'm getting. Correct. What about a wish list button?
Wish list on, oh my gosh.
Is anyone that's gonna play the playtest, have you not wish listed the game?
Have you considered clicking that link and wish listing the game? Have you thought about it? Think about it.
I could just have a button. That says wish list. Do it.
Do it.
Do it now. How about that?
How about that?
Does this work? Do it now.
Yay! Throat has been scratchy. I really hope.
Oh my god, Selene.
What I get for going to the office in public transit.
Disgusting.
Ow, ow, ow. Bow, 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 bow.
That was weird. Didn't make a sound.
Pew.
Pew pew.
Pew. Understandable.
Okie dokie.
Are we good?
Good. You got stuff you got to do with that nerd? Do you want me to try it in game at all, or
No,
you
no,
have to
no,
do stuff too?
He's not ready.
Yeah, we don't have to do it for this one necessarily, but we gotta nail down a system for the upgrade art. Determine the size for all the things. Even for the base the player upgrades that we already have, there is some blurriness to it. Oh, why did I close it?
That's the other thing.
Why did I close that?
I need to set up a proper canvas to draw these, because at the moment the card art is very messy. I think they're not. They could be sharper, right?
You mean these are like at max size?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why you're saying they're a little blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you didn't scale them down. This is what they are.
Yeah, that is what they are.
Oof, damn.
So I'll have to redraw them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like when comparing them with like the text or the buttons or whatever, they have a slight blur to them.
Need to drop now. Good luck with the release tomorrow. We'll be back next time.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your week. Yeah. Yeah, I think the play for these is always like, okay, let's determine exactly what size is it rendering on, and then let's export it 2x and see if that works well. I've not fully understood that when it comes to Godot or I guess engines in general, like how they handle the rendering, because I feel like sometimes we've exported a sprite at the exact size that we want it on the screen, but then it feels blurry to me. I think that is because of the scaling that I'm doing, where the game always renders at 1080 and then it gets scaled up and down to match the monitor resolution. So right now I'm on 1440p, but the game is still rendering, I think, at 1080.
So for you, it looks a bit blurred.
I think.
If you
yeah.
Because in my monitor,
It's 1080.
It's 1080. Look, everything looked fine.
Well, maybe we should double check that, because I don't think you were necessarily looking for. You didn't notice anything.
Yeah, I didn't
is what you're saying.
Immediately be like, that looks really bad.
Yeah.
You know.
There's nothing here that I would say looks bad. It's passable, but it's not crisp.
Yeah.
And I don't really know if that is because of the scaling or there's something else at play. I'm just not too familiar with how that stuff works. So once you sit and just really look and take in all the different elements on the screen, like the capsules right now look really crisp.
Those look good.
Yeah, they're perfectly HD. And then you look at the card and it's like the art is a little fuzzy. The halftone, I think, is a little fuzzy. The hearts here are a little fuzzy. And then the applicator icon. It's actually hard to say. Like, I think the icon is too big. So, like, the texture is too big, so it's creating, like, some sort of artifact because it's being scaled down too much. But I don't know if that's an illusion from the fact that this circle around it is blurry. So, yeah, all these little things.
Which is funny, because those are all vector. I mean, like, I think they're even scaled down faster, but like,
yeah,
it's not that they were drawn small or anything. They're pretty big.
Yeah, it's not to do with. It's not necessarily to do with how you've exported it or whatever. It's the difference between the size of the sprite and the size that it's being displayed here.
Yeah.
Like the hearts are a little blurry as well. I don't know. None of it is like high priority. I'm sure we'll figure all of it out as we go. But for the heart is like whatever. You'll just redraw the heart or re-export it. No big deal. It's these like production challenges that we need to nail down before we start doing 100 of them.
Yeah, that's why I've been hesitant to start them.
Yeah. Maybe even to do that, we have to agree on all that we want to do with the cards. So like right now they change the color of the background, but we've yet to decide what we want to do. You know, say this was a common card. If this was a rare, what's different about it? Is it just the background? That's kind of boring. So what else can change? Obviously, the art itself could change. Could be more epic with more colors, or using the blues of the rare color coding.
Yeah, I think, you know, since we've got a very long weekend, maybe something I could start looking at.
Yeah. We can also have a look at shaders and particles and
yeah, like already I think the card backgrounds should be gradients, even if that's just for like rarities. I think it should be
right.
I want like a scrolling gradient, if that makes sense, like that you move. Yeah, so it's not static.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you'd rather do that with a shader, or if I just give you a rectangle gradient and you just through. I don't know.
Yeah, probably do it on my end. Yeah, with a shader, I would think. Yeah, and you've mentioned before having the halftones move and
and
stuff.
like again, you know, we can have tiers, so like commons are just flat common, you know.
Yeah,
they still look good, but they're like relatively flat, and
basic.
Then, like, the rares have like moving background, and then the legendaries have like the moving halftone and the background, and they're like crazy.
And then we got the little dock here that we can use as well.
Yes.
See what we can do with that.
The
Playtest. Yes.
Playtest tomorrow.
Yes. I'm gonna be doing some outside of game stuff in preparation, like set up a Google form and stuff. And then we're gonna share that in our Discord. It's exciting. I'm nervous, but it's very exciting. Having tried the old version.
Thank you for that.
Wardstone.
Thank you.
You're awake. Are you ready? Thank you.
Thank you for that hydration.
Nerds, anyone that is in the correct part of the world, which I suppose I'm not quite sure how to name that part of the Earth. Check out Wardstone.
What?
They're going to celebrate their 2-year affiliate anniversary, I believe, if I'm getting that correctly.
Exciting.
So go hang out. Tomorrow, yeah. Have a good one, Steph. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that gigantify.
We'll give the playtest a thing. How do you want the feedback? Yeah, so there'll be a link in the game itself to give feedback, and then anything you want to say that doesn't fit on that form, you can just share it directly to me on Discord or in the channel on our Discord server. Up to you really. However you want to deliver said feedback, I will take it.
If you want to post it snail mail.
Yeah. Carrier pigeon. whatever. And Tabugas, congrats on GodotCon. I hope you have a great time over there.
Oh, is that happening?
Yeah, Tabugas they're gonna have a what do you call it? Stall? No, is that the word I'm looking for?
Really? Oh, that's so fun.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
A booth? A stall?
A booth? A booth. That's what I meant.
Same thing.
Yeah, they're gonna have a booth at GodotCon.
Huge.
So that's super exciting. I hope you guys have a blast. In Amsterdam.
Are you going to be sharing like a game? How does that? What do you do? I've always been very curious or very afraid of events. You okay?
I like puestico.
Puestico.
Puestico. Sounds good. My cat will paw deliver it in a fortnight. Perfection. A stand to showcase our games. Wake up and now Terra Ninfa.
Nice.
Ninfa. Nilfa. Did you misspell your own?
I think it's Nympha.
Am I crazy?
You crazy.
Maybe I'm crazy.
You crazy. You losing it.
Anyways, tis getting late over here.
Through that.
So time to go to bed. I'm gonna get that form set up and prep some copy for tomorrow's post to go alongside the feedback. I want to have this feedback to be a little bit more structured. Last time we did a play test, we just kind of said, do you have any feedback?
Yeah, it was a little too open-ended.
Yeah, and that's still okay.
It was a very first.
Any feedback you have for us we'll take, but I want to provide some guidelines of like things that we're looking for, like how do you like the lab? What upgrades did you like? What upgrades didn't you like? Some direction for people that are not quite sure what to say. Some questions to get them thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do better on my end for the playtest, and not just put it all on the playtester to figure out. That's the plan. You are mixing it up with Terra Nil. Are you kidding me? I just googled Terra Ninja.
He's having a moment.
You could have named it Terra Ninja. I bet you're jealous right now. I would have paid money. I would have bet money that your game was called Terra Nilfa. That's crazy. Clearly, I need to go to sleep.
He is not okay.
Too much coding.
I mean, you've been working on this like for hours now. Yeah.
We kept calling it like that by mistake. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe you said it on stream and my brain absorbed it immediately. Terra Ninja, the last Terrapender.
Something that Bernardo has broken. He just needs a little, turn off and then turn back on tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah, that should fix it. That should fix it. I'm dreaming about this game, man. I'm really looking forward to just putting it out there and having people play it, and I can just sit for a couple days without doing anything, Be like, okay, it's in their hands now. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Dreaming in a good way. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It's unfortunate that it works this way. Oh my god.
That always scares me now.
I'm gonna lower the sound on that right now. It's unfortunate that it works that way. And, you know, I'm speaking for myself. I don't know if other game devs experience this, but when it comes to motivation and like interest in the project, I don't have a middle ground. Either I am not thinking about the game at all, and, you know, I'll work on the game a bit every day or every other day, but for the most part, you know, I'll work on it for an hour and that's it. I'm not thinking about it anymore. I'm gonna go play some video games, watch a movie, whatever. That's a bad state, because the game is moving very slowly when I'm in that state. But if I'm not in that state, I'm in the complete opposite. I am constantly thinking about the game, and what I meant earlier, dreaming about the game. I'm sitting in bed trying to go to sleep, and I can only think about the game and all the things that I want to change and all the things that I want to experiment with and all the upgrades that I want to add. It's like, brain, please stop. I need to breathe. I'll still take that brain state over not caring about the project, because at least the game is moving forward when I am constantly thinking about it. But it can be tough, because that's, I guess, what also causes it to swing back the other way, the burnout. It's like, okay, I can't think about this anymore. I'm not gonna touch the game for a few days. But anyway, it's how my brain works, so what can I do? He needs a sleep upgrade, maybe. You fall asleep having those thoughts? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you're like in that zone, it's so hard to just turn it off, knowing everything that I need to do. This pile of things that need addressing is just on a loop inside my head. And then I go, oh, what if I did that? Ooh, what if we creeped the scope?
Like you were saying earlier?
Yes. What if I redesigned the entire game? I could do that.
It's not too late.
Someone left a negative review on my game and thinks that it's pro AI propaganda.
No, stop.
There's no way.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
People.
It's funny, like, there's like this AI craze, right? You know, all the CEOs,
The witch hunt is
all
crazy.
the investors are going absolutely ridiculous, absolutely insane about this AI. All they see is AI. But the counterpart is that there are a bunch of people that are going absolutely bananas, hating AI, like it's the Armageddon. It's
me,
very strange. It's very strange.
It's the aggressive witch hunt with absolutely no backing whatsoever. It's like you, especially I think this happens a lot in the art community. Someone draws something nice, that's AI. It's like, bro, no, chill.
Relax.
You know, like, and it's the first, like, they only look at something for 2 seconds and immediately judge. It's like, can we take a step back, you know, and just relax for a bit.
Yeah, it's this like counterculture that rose up to fight the AI bros, you know.
Yeah.
Finding that sweet balance is so hard. Yeah. It's I don't think it can be done, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, Temptic.
Hello.
Bye, Temptic.
Bye. Oh, my art is average Cuban imagination. I love that.
Are there
Another
many
way.
decisions? Oops, sorry.
Yeah, it's just another wave of cancel culture.
Yeah. I guess it's balancing out the universe. Are there many decisions you regret to have had in terms of how you approach the development? It's a very interesting question. I don't
think so from my side, because everything we've done, everything that we've tried, I feel like we've learned from it. And I think even when things haven't quite worked out, it's a lesson learned that then we can make it work.
Yeah.
So I think it's all been very valuable.
Yeah. I'm always of the mind that you don't need to do something perfect the first time round. You know, like even at a micro level in terms of code or how you do an implementation. I will happily hack something together fully knowing that will annoy me a month from now and I'll need to rewrite all of it. I'd rather get it working now than spending days figuring it out, how to do it, quote unquote, properly. So in terms of the actual development, I don't feel like I have really any regrets. On a more bigger scale, a regret that I have is maybe that we took on this project all together. If I could go back in time, I would say to ourselves,
You're not ready.
Listen, this is great, but you're not ready. Like, do a couple tiny games and then scale up. But, you know, without trying it, without experiencing it, we couldn't really know just how crazy it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. Right?
Yeah, we didn't really, I guess, imagine just how big of a scope it was going to be.
Yeah.
I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, because there's always the hidden scope. In this game, for example, the idea of it, you know, at its core, it's kind of simple, right? It's a survivor's like where you cure zombies.
Yeah.
Whatever. The hidden scope is, okay, well, for the game to be fun and worth the money and the time for people to play the game, you need a lot of content. What is content? A lot of upgrades, a lot of maps, perhaps. All of that stuff will take a really long time, and then you gotta balance all of it. And there's two people, and, you know, Selene has fun when she plays the game, but it's not really a game that she would play.
No, because it's
by
not the
choice.
type of game that
Yeah.
I play generally. Yeah.
So when it comes to balancing, it's just me.
Well, I'm like the counter. It's like if I try it and
No,
then you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, that is
your
way too
playtesting
hard.
helps, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm the only one sitting here changing numbers and thinking about how I can balance all the systems. And no, I'm not dissing you in any way. I just mean I put this on myself.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's a lot.
You think we would have learned this from our first game? Where we
Not really, because
No.
our first game balancing didn't really matter.
No.
We
but
had
but,
to-
but we quit at the exponential insanity of the upgrades that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I guess we thought that was the problem. That wouldn't be the problem here,
Yeah.
but it's still a lot.
To think that right now there's what? How do I... I don't know how to check how many upgrades we have easily.
Which I said, like, we need a list because I need a list to keep track of the art.
25, 50, 75. We're already at 100, basically.
Oh my god.
And we need so much more.
More than 100.
I think we're gonna end up with like 400, 500 upgrades.
Good heavens.
Which is ridiculous. How am I gonna balance that? Like, I might have to rethink the upgrade system just so that we can finish this game. You know? You know, if we were here with a 10-man team and, you know, people were constantly doing QA and playing the game and experimenting and balancing numbers, it's a different thing. But there's 2 of us and it's just unrealistic. So, I mean, we're going to do it. We're in it now. We're going to make it happen.
We're in it. It's going to be released.
Yeah.
I'm not about to put like 2 years of my life into it for it not to come out. It's coming out.
It's coming out, and it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
We will make sure that's the case, but it is a crazy endeavor, and we're going to have such, for the lack of a better word, trauma that I'm not sure when we'll make a big game like this again.
I think definitely
Maybe I'm
not.
delusional. Maybe the next game we make right after this one will somehow manage to make it massive. But
No, I think definitely not while working full-time jobs again.
No. But yeah, sorry, that went on a crazy tangent. But yes, the regret is that we started this project now. You know, in where we are in our quote-unquote game dev journey. I wish we started this game 1 or 2 games later, if that makes sense. Where we'd have the experience and the foresight to make sure the game is designed in a way that we can complete it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna make it happen. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we spent months replaying again and again, losing sanity trying to balance Wake Up, which we would argue is still not fully balanced. At some point, it needed to be done, and we kept updates small, so it's done in 1. Yeah, I feel like it's like with art in general and just everything. Nothing is ever finished. Nothing is ever fully balanced, fully complete. Like
you just gotta call it.
You
done.
just have to call it done.
Yeah.
You just have to be, I'm done with this project.
Balance is the hardest part of game dev,
Yeah.
And but you know, you can kind of cheat your way out of balance.
That's why Cat Cafe was so good.
Yeah, Cat Cafe, there was balance, but we were balancing player enjoyment. We were balancing
Vibes.
pacing, the pacing of the game. We didn't have to balance because there was no lose state. It was just so easy to be like, well, oh, we gave them too much money. Woohoo. They're going to hate buying the thing they got the money for. You know, it just wasn't really a problem.
Yeah.
We were just like, oh, okay, they're going a little too fast. Let's give them 100 less money. It was that simple. So it was almost like we were cheating in that aspect. And we no longer have that. Now I would absolutely agree with you. Balance is the hardest part of game dev. Absolutely.
Do the thick of it. Hello from Poland. Oh, hello. Welcome.
How's it going, Ziggler? I was about to say something, and I'm so glad my brain stopped. We were talking about earlier about only knowing curse words from other languages. I read Poland and
No.
it was coming.
Stop. Moving on. I still try to digest my 600 plus money sandwich. Yeah, those sandwiches got pretty expensive,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah, and you know,
that's why the next one I want to, try out one of my cozy ideas where there's no stakes, just vibes
yeah,
and pretty colors.
vibes are good. Vibes are great. I'm working on a project, but it's not going so well. Sorry to hear that, Ziegler. What we were talking about now, it's kind of in that vein, the challenges that inevitably you run into.
Sadly, it's not always easy to do
Yeah.
game dev, isn't it?
You just gotta try and find a way out, right?
Yeah, I kind of kept saying, like, in the last few months, like, we need to just trust the process. And, like, we are in, like, I said, like, we are in the part, we're really in the trust the process part of the development. Because we were, like, really starting to doubt whether we could even do it. But I think we've now started to pick up the pace.
It gives me hope that from literally 2 days after handing the game to Selene and some friends, I feel like the game is significantly better than it was 3 days ago, just based off of the small feedback from the last couple of days. So that gives me hope that as long as we keep playtesting, we'll find the fun and we'll take out the things that are not working and it'll be okay.
It'll work out.
Anyways, it's time for bed over here.
Yeah, it's late. It's about to be 10 o'clock here.
Nerds, thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate ya.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you over to Wallaber.
Ooh, 4x4 in a furniture store.
4x4 in a furniture store.
Let's go.
I have a game dev crush on Wallaber. There, I've said it. I'm sorry, Selene. I've said it. Wallaber games are one of a kind.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how he does it.
I'm fascinated by their ideas.
His brain just works differently. He's built different. So let's go say hi and see what he's cooking up this time.
Yeah. Don't hesitate to take a chill pill for a couple of days with Jack. Leap ahead. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tickly. And thank you, nerds. Everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back on Friday with some more game dev before taking a little Easter break. But yeah, we'll catch up on Friday and hopefully, we can talk about the playtest if some of you have tried it already.
Yeah, I'll say it one more time. Hopefully tomorrow, definitely tomorrow, we're going to be sharing the latest build of our game. It is very early on. Your feedback would mean a lot, and it could truly help us have a better game by the end of this year. So if you haven't already, join our Discord. That's where we'll be posting the build.
Yeah.
And we would be indebted to you if you played it and gave us your thoughts.
Yes.
It would mean a lot. Yeah. All right, nerds. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Pull out bed. Yo, two nerdy nerds, how's it going? How was your stream? What were you working on?